Hello and welcome back to the
Okay,
science
Sam, what's
of
Bold
Mass Effect
got for
Andromeda.
us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
Any suggestions on how to get on Ephra's good side?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Yep, plenty to do. Agility mode. Very good. Let's have normal mode for now though. Try to navigate these.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
Trust me.
Can you even see through this snow?
Not quite sure why I've got such limited
I
control.
and many others have never known a world without Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
They're a tough bunch.
I hope the Angara know we're nothing like the Ket. I wouldn't want them as an enemy.
Why'd you make this turn? For some reason though. Just won't accept full range of motion. Nothing options. Just got my trackpad on. That seems more like it.
We're out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now. Ket, coming this way!
Quickly! Before they find the Resistance!
Given that it's manageable. Hey, I can see through walls with the scope.
Over here! Nice shot! We've got over here! Let's see you deal with this!
Oops, ow.
I need help here!
I want to say that the Angaran accent is vaguely South African, but I'm not entirely sure. Salvage.
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy, are you alright?
Better now that those cat are dead. Ah, I thought I could lead them the other way. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
How bad are you hurt? Can you make it back?
It'll be comical, but I can walk, and I know a secret route to the camp. Just wide enough for one. I can get back faster than your rover.
Have the Ket tracked down the resistance here?
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
Well, we didn't get that dropship, but hey.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a scout. I'm supposed to make sure the Ket get lost out here and stay lost. But they were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
We have to keep going.
Go. I'll roll the Ket bodies off the cliff before I head back.
Very good. I forget what exactly was the agility mode is supposed to do, but
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
yeah, looks like, I guess that's Ijara down there at those lights. Blinking red lights.
Wonder if the cat found anything good. Let's check it out.
Let's get Kappa. Come on.
Hostiles ahead! Loading ammo!
Excellent shot.
Oh, it's too long. Weapon mod, get alloys. Good. So over here somewhere should be the remnant. I guess he's dead. The corpse is gone. Okay, not that much worthwhile here. So let's head on. Oh, we can need some rocks for science. That sounds good. Head over to Jara. Also looks like some wildlife we can encounter and scan. So this is always good.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I detect a Kett camp ahead.
Okay. Now, that's a Iridium node, but we can't collect it. Pity. I think there's an interesting skill issue going on with the story, where basically they want to tell kind of an interstellar scale story, but they all have to keep it manageable that you as a player can keep track of it, right? So all these conflicts are, you know, planetary or even greater scale. But I have to keep it manageable for us as players. But so whereas in real life, probably, you know, these conflicts, it's kind of too large to oversee on your own, and certainly difference you can make as an individual is limited. Kett camp Andromeda now. Oh well. It's gonna have to shrink down so we only see tiny areas of each planet. Somewhere we're always at the, you know, the thick of the battle. Exactly the right place to make a difference. Get the field commander to place a smoke screen to prevent enemies and provide cover for its troops. Loot everything. Where did I leave my book? I take the short way around. We've already met. You're a different kind of creature, so we do want to scan. Apparently all wildlife here is hostile, even unprovoked. Echidnas are also creatures here on Earth. Okay, so this is called an echidna because it's also a monotremes. Should say egg-laying mammal. Yeah, here on Earth, echidnas are kind of like hedgehoggy type
Get
things.
ready to fight!
Except they're also mammals and legs.
I wonder if we'll ever see a so-called golden world that won't be complete death to live on.
This area is quite big.
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
So it's the base. Interesting also that the Geth are deterred by fighting Angara, the fact that they fight to the death. Oh. Just been captured.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Is there anything here that isn't freezing?
It's not that cold. Let it go.
Are you going the right way?
Yes, I am.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Well, it's -4 too. Now at 4% survival. Present viability metrics mismatch. Extreme weather conditions are deployment not recommended. Blah. Something there. Like memory trigger, but we're going to head for the outpost first.
Looks like an Angaran settlement.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
I hear the researchers here drill into the ice in order to study it.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
Now I'm thinking about that one job I did. Drilling for Ezo on an ice planet.
Ice block, trace amounts argon, helium, xenon, Ezo, mainly water and a bit of salt. Why you would do that kind of scientific research in the middle of a war zone?
Ah, the alien. We heard reports. Can't imagine anything here interests you.
Why not? I heard this was a research station. I'm always interested in exploratory science.
Science!
I wasn't expecting that. I never heard that about you. Now, is there anything you need from me?
I mean, I've spoken to your people for all of like 5 minutes.
You were saying something about ice talkers?
No, she wasn't.
Huh? Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid story that started years ago when Dinor and I were students in Australia. Talk to Dinor. He knows more about how that tale spread.
What are you doing with this giant block of ice?
That was cut out from below Hijaro. We're right above an inland sea and the ice goes deep. Very deep. Everything under the first layer was perfectly preserved from a time before the Scourge. There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers. Microbes, ancient life forms, all untouched by the Scourge.
Sure,
I won't
but
disturb your work.
you know,
Maybe
maybe
the cat showed us the same courtesy.
fighting the cat would kinda.
Janeth, I'm pretty sure there's something here. They were probably affected by the Scourge.
Pathfinder?
The microbe variety in the top contains fragments of 4 different radioactive isotopes.
Could be something else.
Note.
Someone crashing a vehicle into the sea.
Maybe, like my sister says, it's the Ice Talkers.
Say Ice Talkers one more time and you're fired.
Oops. No, you can't talk to then, because you have a name.
The numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that rider alien everyone's talking about. What can I do for you?
You said something about ice talkers? What are those?
Oh, that's something of a joke between me, Jonathan, and everyone who went to school with us in Australia. One of our classmates was at an old archaeological dig and thought he heard a voice through the ice. 2 months later, another group claimed they heard the same thing, an angry voice.
What was it?
Too much Malay, that's what Janlith says. Now it's become something of a
remnant
joke
tech.
between us.
Sounds like to me. But of course I have the advantage of knowing about Shepard's encounters with Breathian remains.
We can't just attack an entire Ket
You're that
base.
alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there, and sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilj may not have much time.
But of course, like in, well, at least usually in RPGs, even if you pass it hurry, you can basically take as long as you want. Do as many side quests as you want along the way. Which always takes away kind of the sense of urgency.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I
You're a detective researcher.
Try asking Armroll about it.
Hello, irritated researcher.
Someone said they saw an alien arrive at the resistance base. Now here you are. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I gotta get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Tilara.
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I didn't think you'd be familiar with our machines. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
And of course, I'm going to be better at it than the Angara themselves. Why don't let y'all
High-power
have those?
communications array. Most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean Ket? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
Would indeed be worrying. I guess it's not around here. No, it's over there. Okay, good. So, plenty of stuff to do over here. Click some monoliths and stuff. It's good, keep us going for a while. But for now, I think this is a good point to end this episode. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time. So long, bye bye.